When Kevin and Donna started dating in 2007, they were both single parents with teenagers. Soon, Donna shared with Kevin her favorite financial secret.
Now you know I'm a tither, and my mouth went.
Giving 10% of one's income made no sense to Kevin, but he saw the amazing results of tithing in Donna's life.
I mean, raising 3 teenagers, I raised 2, so I know it's not cheap. And I saw she had her own house, her car she had was paid off.
Now Malachi 3:10 talks about bringing all the tithe into the storehouse, that there'll be meat in my house. And he had proved himself over and over again, just with small testimonies along with big testimonies.
Even though Kevin made more money than Donna, he was struggling with over $35,000 in credit card debt. Donna explained what she knew about tithing.
How every need that she had was met. I mean, she didn't have any problems at all. And I thought, yeah, why not?
When the couple married, they agreed to tithe 10% of their income and pay a lump sum towards debt every month.
I mean, it was a struggle because it was $750 a month that I had to pay.
There was a lot of times we would say, now, how are we going to do that? You know, but we would always tithe first. That was our priority, and then figure out the rest. I had to pray and ask God for His wisdom and to help us to be good stewards of His finances.
They stuck to their plan, tithing and living on a strict budget. They say despite the circumstances, God provided everything they needed and more.
We were still able to do vacation. Not an elaborate vacation. I think that's huge if you're trying to pay off debt and car payment or whatever you've got going on.
Kevin also saw God's faithfulness at his job.
There has been some layoffs and stuff, different changes with my company. I'm just thankful that God gives me the talent and the opportunity to just keep working and not being laid off.
In 2012, they decided to give above their tithe to CBN.
I always felt like if you just tithe, you just get your needs met. But if you tithe over and above, God does even more miraculous things in your life. And I love Operation Blessing that just goes out all over the world, that provides for other needs. And you got to sow seed into good ground, and that's where CBN comes in.
The DeMars paid off all of the debt in just 3 years. They also bought a new home together. The couple says it all goes back to their decision to make giving an essential part of their marriage.
I'm very passionate about it now. It affects the lives that are helped, but even more so affects the helper. And that's something we shouldn't miss.
You know, we see our cup runneth over. We see God's blessing, and it was just God's goodness and faithfulness.